The Colorado Rockies, good Lord, they are bad. They're going to be worse than last year's White Sox. And the difference is at least the White Sox, they had a couple of players last year that you're like, okay, they can move them, they can rebuild. I don't see anything on this Rockies team that I would want to bring on to my team.
No, I don't. Do not go down that road because there are guys. There are a lot of guys. Actually, there's several guys without a doubt. Jordan Beck, you want him on your team right now. They've got a lot. Here's the thing about the Rockies, and this is the Bretton Doyle. Bretton Doyle might be one of the best center fielders in baseball. Like he's young.
We'd like to have Ezekiel Tovar.
What? And Tovar. Yes, And so that's the thing about it. And so to me, what do you do about this? The ships crash. Any contract that's worth anything, you get rid of it. Anybody that's worth anything, get rid of it. But they have to truly believe in these young players and go at the Oakland A's, go the Tampa Bay Rays, the Tampa Rays slot, and just develop from within. And when they hit, you trade. And then you bring in more prospects. Every move they have to make, they have to completely change their mindset and start operating on those levels. Like there's a reason why the Rays and the Oakland A's just keep bringing up and making it like it's when they're bad, they're bad, but when they're good, they're really damn good for about 2-3 years. And so, and then the A's. The difference between the Rays and the A's is the A's hold on to them a little too long, and so when they trade them, they're not getting the full value to completely constantly like reoperate, or they're getting such young value that it's not a constant like Ray cycle. But the Rays had been so good for so long because the moment they'd get players, they would also get big league talent players. Like AAA guys that are right on the cusp. Where the A's, I think, when they make those moves or let them go on free agency, like the Rays, you never see anybody leave as free agents.
No,
never. But the A's, you do. A's, you see guys leave a free agency, and so you don't get the value for them. And so the Rockies has to, one, go out, sign the smartest front office in Major League Baseball. Spend all your money in the front office and then give them 7 years. Just stick with it for 5-7 years. Do not change helm. Do not do this, and let them develop from within. Change the mindset of how we're going to develop these guys. Where give them a Tampa Bay Ray mindset and let them develop from within. Then trash the pitching staff. Just trash the pitching staff.
It's funny that you mentioned the front office. I have a name for you as a possible replacement for the GM over there, and you tell me if I'm absolutely crazy. Kim Ng.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love it. I'd love it. What she was doing with the Marlins was incredible.
I still think she got the short end of the stick, and I also think
1,000%.
And I also think she's behind the 8 ball because she is a woman in the old, in the, what's the word? Anyway, surrounded by men in that league. I would love to see her take on this role. I think she can do exactly what she did with the Marlins before their ownership lost their mind and lost Jeter, lost Kim Ng, and now they're right back in the crapper. They started building. They went to the playoffs under Kim Ng. I think that would be a great person to bring in. If you can get Andrew Friedman over there, obviously you can't because he's got another job. But yeah, they need some really, really big help over there. And Chris Bryant might go down as one of the worst free agent signings ever.
Yeah, and they're still paying for Arenado. They're still paying other contracts, which blows my mind. But yeah, Chris Bryant, that signing, I understand why they'd want to do the signing, but God, it was such a bad timing for it and everything.
Bottom line is, though, they have to build their team with offense. Offense. They have to become a great offensive team before they can even think about competing because, pitchers are just not going to do that well over there. If you bring 5 good pitchers, not great. You don't need to have great pitchers, but 5 above replacement player pitchers over there and then just have a great offense. That's how you build that team, in my opinion.
Without a doubt. You have to have an offense that just crushes and you figure out the pitching. And that's the thing is for them, there's like the hitting is a massive difference between home and road. Yep. From a pitching standpoint, they have a 5.4 ERA at home and a 5.1 on the road. that's just brutal. Like slugging, everything is just bad on the road and home. So it really doesn't matter what you do. Like they just need to blow that pitching staff up. They need to get some people in there, do crazy data analysis, figure out for across the league who pitches well there, who pitches better than everybody else, and find and completely develop that pitching staff for that exact profile and figure it out. Because we thought they knew it in a while, but they don't need the greatest pitching staff in the world. They need to be the opposite of the Mariners. Pitch decent on the road, whatever at home, outscore them at home and outscore them on the road. Yeah. It's so simple. Like we talk about this outscoring, like, yeah, you score more runs, but yeah, build an offense to score more runs. You don't need to be the 27 Yankees every single day. You just need to score one more run than them at home and one more run at home on the road and home. You just need one more. So just build a better offense than other teams. I know it's crazy. I know it's so stupid to say it. It's so like obvious and stuff like that. But they just need to go out there and get hitters. Go out there. Why are guys like Teoscar Hernandez signing deals with the Dodgers when they should have been in Colorado? Like, just go get. I get it, Teoscar Hernandez across the board. Like, it's so simple to look at and say, like, oh, that guy. But that guy, like, he was there, and like you throw him in that offense, he crushes it, and he was getting better. And so I don't know. It's hard. They went for the big splash. They keep going for the big splash and not build in the aggregate. Like, it's such a money ball idea. Build in the aggregate, and they haven't done that. They haven't thought about doing that.
Yeah, and you remember years ago when they were good because they had Vinny Castilla, they had Todd Helton, they had Larry Walker, they had
oh, come on. Let's get your Rockies knowledge going here.
Oh, God. Dante Bichette.
Okay. Ellis Burks. Andre Galarraga,
the big
Castilla,
Charles Johnson at catcher for a while over there, if memory serves.
And then you start going down the line, and then when you got to those like the 2007 Rockies, like that was a very well complete team.
Yeah, and you can't remember any of their starting pitchers except for Ubaldo Jimenez, who I remember because that guy was awesome for 1 year.
Best first half. He was horrible in the second half.
Okay, so
absolutely, he had like a 5 in the second. He had 18 wins in the first half, and then like 2 or 1 in the second half.
Still got 20, but regardless, they have always been, just because of the elevation in Colorado, they've always been a team that needs to have great hitting. You're not going to win with pitching. I dare anybody to come back at me and say, well, this pitcher was dominant. I mean, hell, Mike Hampton wasn't dominant.
No, he ended with 19 wins. He had like 18 or something like that in the first half.
I thought it was a little more like 15-5, but that's fine.
19-8. So 2010, we're going to look at this, dude.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. We're going to look at the splits. 2010, home and away. First half, second half. First half, it's not showing. Dang it. But yeah, well, I'll find it. 15-1, and he was 4-7.
Okay, so I was
a 2-2 in the first half and a 3-8 in the second half.
3-8 in Colorado is pretty damn good, dude.
Without a doubt, but he was 4-7 with a 3-8. So you're 15-1. 15 wins. 15-1. He was the greatest pitcher of the first half ever.
Yeah, except for maybe Denny McLain.